Good morning once again, everyone. Once again, I welcome you all for the skill development session, that is Photoshop. Okay, we have already done with the two skill development session on Photoshop. Okay, and first session was the introduction to Photoshop. Second, we have seen two applications, and today we are also going to see two applications. And if we are left with the time, we will be discussing about the third application. Okay. So this is the first application we are going to see today is dual light effect using Photoshop. And the second one is using the lasso tool, we are going to edit the image. Okay. So these are the two applications we are going to see today. Hope you will learn more about the Photoshop. Okay. In previous session, we have seen the marquee tool, right? And we have seen the photo editing tool, that is we have seen in earlier session, that is image in a text. Okay, so today we are going to see two applications, dual light effect and lasso tool effect. Okay, so we will be beginning with the dual light effect. As I have already told in earlier session that I am using Adobe Photoshop earlier version, that is version 8. Now the latest version is version 22.0.3. You can download it from net. Its free version is, I guess, for 1 month. But as you can nowadays Adobe Photoshop CC, Adobe CC is available. So it contains all the applications of Adobe in it. So you can simply download those. Okay, without wasting much time, we will start with the first application, that is dual light effect. So first of all, I am going to select the image I want to apply the effect. So I will go in File menu, Open. Okay, you can also use I will show it, shortcut keys, like for open, Control O. Okay, those who are happy with cursor, they can use cursor, and those are crazy doing keyboard one, so they can use the shortcut keys. Okay, so basically I am using Windows system, so I have the shortcut keys shown here for the Windows only. For if those who are using Mac Mac operating system, those can just Google the shortcut keys for the same task. Okay, so as I'm using Windows, so I will be using the shortcut keys for Windows keyboard, right? So I'm going in File, I will be selecting the image, so I will go in Open. Okay, then I will choose the image on which I want to apply the dual light effect. Okay, so I am selecting this image, young man. Open, I will be doing it full screen. Just I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so this is the image on which I am applying the dual light effect. Okay, so for that I will be going right here. Okay, and then I am going to select, yeah. Okay, so as you can see my cursor pointer, so we will be going move here, and we are going to select create new fill or adjustment layer. Okay, so I am going to click here. Okay, then I am going to select gradient. Okay, now as I want it to be linear, linear means I want the light effect from left side and from the right side. Okay, so that's why I'm selecting the style as linear. Okay, radiant, you can also check the radiant, that is from center or from four corners. Okay, angle, then reflected. Okay, that is from the center patch to the side edges. Then diamond, so it will be displaying the dimension. So as I want it from the left side and the right side, so I will be selecting here linear. I am keeping here angle as 0. Okay, 0 means what? From the top left it's considered as 0. So from 0 till the last one, I want the effect from the left side. That's why I've kept the angle at 0. Okay, I will be not changing these values, because it doesn't looks good. So I'm keeping the angle at 0. Then I will be selecting the gradient. Okay, so just tap on one of the corner, so that this menu gets displayed, so we can change the color. Okay, so I'm clicking on the color section, right? So you can choose whichever color you like. So I am giving the left side effect color as pink. You can simply change the RGB color over here, or you can simply drag over the color you want. Okay, so I'm selecting the pink color. Okay, and then I will be clicking OK. Now as you can see, the color is not coming on the face of this image, right? So for that we need to change the length. Okay, so I want pink color on the face of the man. Okay, so let's go here. We'll be taking some color, changing the color. Okay, fine. Okay, and from this side I don't want the color to spread too much to the right side, so I am dragging the option. Okay, so too much. Hope you are all seeing my cursor pointer what I am editing. Okay, so as you can see, if I move this pointer to the left, the saturation of this color gets reduced, and if I just increase it, the saturation gets increased. Okay, so I don't want this pink color too much to the right side, that's why I have decreased the saturation level of the pink color. Okay, so this what we have done with the pink color. I will just move little bit more to the. Okay, so this is how we have selected the color from the left side. We will be clicking OK. Okay, then okay, so this we have done, but I only want the color over the face of the man, and I don't want the color at the background. So what I will be doing is I will be going here and I will be selecting color. Okay, so as you can see, most of the pink color and the background has been removed, and the pink color over the face of the man is same as it is. Okay, so this is how we do the color effect on an image. Okay, so if you can see, I will show it here. Okay, this is the final product we want. Okay, we have done the left part, now we are going to do the right part in the same manner. Okay, so I am just creating a copy layer of this layer. Okay, so for that you can go in layer section. Okay, then you can go here and create new and layer via copy. Okay, you can, I am again telling you, those who are familiar with cursor, they can use the cursor, and those who like to work with the keyboard, they can use the shortcut keys. Okay, so I am going in new, and we can click your layer via copy, so it will clear the copy layer of the current selected layer. Okay, and I will be showing the shortcut key, that is Control J. Okay, so as you can see, it has created the copy layer of the layer below it. Okay, so that is we will keep the left color one as it is, that is pink color, and we will be changing the image at the right side. Okay, so again we will be doing the same thing. We will be going in adjustment layer. Okay, then gradient. Okay, now here I am going to select 180 because I want to change the right side of the image. Okay, so 180-degree, same we will keep the style as linear. Select the gradient, select any one corner of the color. Okay, then here I am taking the blue color. Okay, so I will be simply dragging here the color I want. Okay, this is done, so we will okay. Now again we don't want too much blue color on the left side, so we will be adjusting these pointers. Okay, so I'm increasing the blue color spreads more towards the left. So I will be reducing it little bit. Okay, and then I don't want it too much to the left side, so I'm reducing it. Okay. Fine. Okay, so all these settings are done. So we will click OK. Here also OK. Again, I don't want the background to be blue. I only want the blue color from the left on the man's face. Okay, so what I will be again doing is I will be selecting the add a layer style. Oh, sorry, I will be going here, that is blending mode. Okay, you can also select the blending mode from here. Okay, blending options, or you can simply go here and select the color. Okay, so this is how the color effect to an image is done. Okay, so as you can see, this is was the actual image, right? And we have done the color effect on the image, and we have generated or edited the photo in this. Hope you have understood the first application, right? So you can also do the further editing by using or adding some objects in this and all. Okay, or changing the background image to something else and clipping out this man's image. Okay, so you can do the further. I'm showing you the basic application so you can further use it. So I don't want to save this. I have already saved that image. Okay, so this was the first application, that is dual light effect on an image. The second application we are going to see is using the lasso tool. Okay, so this is the final image or final edited image we have to get, and this is the final image we want to achieve. So for that I am using the two photos. Okay, so that is one puppy photo and the scene I want that puppy to be placed. Okay, so again I will be going in Photoshop. Okay, we will be selecting both the images. So I will be file, open in desktop. I will be selecting puppy and scene. Okay. Okay. So in previous session I have already told you we have used the marquee tool. Now we will be using the lasso tool. In marquee tool, you can simply choose any of the shape rectangular. So you can select the rectangle part of this image and you can copy it and paste it on the second image. Okay. Now I will be showing you using the lasso tool. In lasso tool, so lasso tool mostly helps us to select the only part of the image that we need to copy and paste in the uh, image, the second image that we want. So using the lasso tool, we can simply select the image in part of the image which we want to copy and paste on the second. Okay, so as you can see my pointer, I am selecting the outline of the image that I want to place on the second image. Okay, so this is how, but as the some of the part has been got missed. Okay, I will just zoom in and show you. Okay, as you can see here, some of the extra part is been included in the image. So I don't want this, so I will press alt key on my keyboard. First of all, I will select again lasso tool, Then I will be pressing Alt key. So as you can see, the cursor image, the cursor icon. So it is showing minus sign at the below, right? It means what? We have to remove this part, okay? We only have to keep the inner part and we have to remove the outer part, okay? So by holding the Alt key and selecting the image I want to crop, okay? I don't want this part to, there will be simply copy it, okay? So as you can see, the necessary part that I want I have got, and the outer part that I didn't want, so I have removed it. In similar way, there are some portions over here too, so I will be using same thing. And if I want to include the inner part, okay, so for that I will be pressing the shift key. So you can see the plus sign has been occurred. That means you have to include the part, that part of image in your selected part of the image, okay? So plus, again I am going to drag it, okay? Okay. In similar way, you can check for the other parts that you want to, uh, as you can see, there are the some parts of the image that are outside, so I want to include those. So again I will be pressing shift key and I will be selecting it, okay? Now here I don't want the outer part, so I will be pressing Alt and I will be selecting the part, okay? Here again there are some distortion, the inner part has been cropped away, so again I will be pressing shift and I will be selecting the whole part. Okay. Okay, so this is how you uh, work with the lasso tool, okay? Cropping the parts, that is parts you don't want in the inner image, and the parts you don't want in the outer image, okay? So this is shift and alt key, those are the important key. Alt key is minus, that the part you don't want inside the image, and plus sign, the part you want inside the image, okay? So this is how use we use the lasso tool in Photoshop. So I'm just simply copying the selected image by using the lasso tool. So Control C, okay, I have copied the image and I will be pasting it in the image I want it to be, okay? So I'm simply zooming it, okay, and I am control pasting it, simply pasting it. So Control V. Okay. Now I want to reduce the size of the image, okay? So we are in lasso tool, we have selected this image, okay, using, so remember that by using lasso tool we have cropped this image and we have copied that image and pasted over the second background image, okay? So I want to change the scale of this image, okay? So layer image, so I will be going in edit and I will be selecting in free transform. I have already told this in the earlier session, how we are going to increase or decrease the scale of the image, okay? So for Now I don't want to change the length and the breadth of the layered image. Okay, so this is the layered image, as you can see here. So I will be pressing shift key and I will be dragging in and out the image, so it doesn't change the scale too much. Okay, I will be placing over it again. I will be reducing the size of the layered image. Okay, I will be placing the puppy over here. Okay, again I don't want to distort the image, so I'm pressing the shift key and dragging in and out the part of the image. Okay, now this is done. We will be simply clicking here. Don't forget to commit the transform. Without that you will be not able to do any changes to that image. So hit the right button. Okay, now it's not giving us the real feel, like that the puppy is in the background image. So for that we will be using our previous session technique, that is uh, use manipulation of the image in the Photoshop. So for that we are going we will be going here and we are going to mask the layer. Okay, so add layer mask. Okay, okay, so as you can see, it has masked the current layer. Okay, the current layer was our puppy, that is layer 1. So it has masked it. So whatever changes we do in the layer image, so we will be getting it. So I want the uh, get the feel that the image that the puppy is sitting in the background image. Okay, even though both the images are different, we have to give it a feel. So I have just masked the image. Then I will be selecting the brush tool. Okay, all this we have already seen in the previous session how we did it, so I'm not going to go in depth. Okay, so you can simply understand it by seeing the session. So we have selected the brush tool. Make sure the black color is at the foreground and the white color is at the background, so that whatever changes we do or whatever we can say masking we are doing, so the background image will be masked to the layered image. Okay, and we don't want the layered image to be masked with the background, so that's why we have kept here black and the foreground and the background as white. Okay, so make sure this setting is done. Without that you will be not able to mask the background to the layered image properly. Okay, so make the changes here and I am changing the brush, so I am keeping it as soft. Okay, so brush, make sure you select the circular brush. So soft. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this I have done. So now you can see I am just smoothing the edges using this technique. So I am just adding it. So you can see the opacity is too much, so I am undoing the changes. So for that we press Ctrl Alt Z. Okay, for undoing the changes. So I am reducing the opacity to say 70. Okay, that will be good, and just go doing the edges. Okay, so this will make the feeling that the puppy is actually at the background image. We are simply smoothing the edges, so it gives a real look. Okay, we have smoothed the edges. Okay, now I want the below part of the puppy, as it is grass over here. So the grass as is punched by the puppy's hand, so we want the grass over them. So I will be increasing the obesity here. let's say 82%, and I will be simply so this is how we have added a puppy to a already set background image. Okay,